Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Meta Night, here on the KwingsLetsPlays channel.
It's a giant U in the background.
I am amazing. It is my ship. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for Meta Night action.
What should people be commenting about?
How amazing I am.
Okay, so you heard him, guys and gals, just say how amazing Meta Night is.
Because he is truly, ow. He was amazing.
That was amazing. I'm going to comment about that.
Yeah, don't comment about that thing.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. That didn't happen.
What is up, comment peoples and lurkers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the KwingsLetsPlays channel, where something new happens every single day for you, and for us, it's already happened.
Yeah, and I watch like pretty much every one of these videos, but I don't comment, so would I be counting as a lurker?
You're a lurker, yeah. Yep. Tink says you're a lurker, so...
Yeah, so today, we did stuff.
We did a bank job.
Yeah, we had to go to the bank.
Wait, that sounded wrong.
And we made
an account. We didn't rob a bank. So that's a highlight.
So you say, Kwing.
And we went to Target and got a dresser that neither one of us could lift because of reasons.
And then these people that work at Target had to help us.
Yeah, pretty much. Although we had to wait a very long time for said people to come.
I was really afraid they were actually going to bring the tiny...
In fact, all right, I'll tell you my Target story. This is why I'm annoyed about that. The Target that we used to live in, like near Plymouth or whatever, like they would actually walk around and help people. I went to the cashier guy, and there's this young man behind the, whatever, and I'm like, could you call up the people to assist in furniture? I don't want my wife trying to pull down this really heavy object. And it's a six. I said she's a little thing, and she's trying to get like one of those, 6-drawer dressers. And he's like, it's not my department. It's like, well, you got a phone right there. You could call, he says, if you want help, go to guest services. I go to guest services. I'm over there, and I'm standing in line for like 15 minutes until finally this one guy notices that I've been there a while, and he's like, do you need help with something? And I'm like, yeah, I need you guys to call for, some warehouse guys to come load a, dresser for me. Yeah. And he was like, well, we have like little phones all over the place that guests are free to use. But he says, you know what, I'll, call people for you. And they did that. But I was standing in line for so long when all the guy at the cashier had to tell me was just pick up the little red phone over by... the furniture place.
Yeah, he didn't even, tell you. I mean, I wasn't even there, but...
And then
I was waiting there for quite a while.
Yeah, after the PA system called and they said, we need help in furniture, we need a flatbed. You hear that over the loudspeaker. It takes me about 5 minutes to walk back. And I finally get back there, and Amber's still there, trying to hold up this big piece of furniture that's,
I was
so
trying
much
to get
size.
it into the cart, but I couldn't even lift it off the ground.
It was funny. So
I was able to move it 2 inches from the stand that it was on onto the floor. So I moved it 2 inches.
I'm asking her, what's going on? Has anybody come by? And she's like,
deal?
No. Yeah, what is the deal? She's like, no, nobody's come by. And I'm like, okay,
what is the deal?
I'll find something to do.
Wait around.
And so I'm pacing back and forth, between the furniture and the bicycles, and I'm trying to find a red shirt, and I'm trying to find a phone. I go over to the red phone, and it says it's out of order. And I'm like, okay. So we're standing here, probably another 15 minutes, and finally this guy in a red shirt, who's not even wearing a name tag, because he's just coming off break, he's like, he says, you guys need a flatbed, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well, I'm on my break, so I'll go grab a flatbed, and we'll bring it out to your car. And I'm just thinking, it took a guy who's on his break to notice that we needed help after being called. And it's like, Target.
You're actually doing really well here while you're able to talk about this story.
I do very well when I vent frustration.
You're fighting Blocky.
Is that his name? Blocky 2.0?
I think his name, it's Blocky 2.0. Yeah.
It's Blocky 2.0. You have to know what his name is in order to say it properly.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Anyway, this story was the most exciting story I've ever heard, Luke.
That was pretty exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, they did. I actually thought they were pretty. I mean, it's better than Walmart.
It's better than nothing.
Because nobody helps you put anything in a cart. Well, once in a while, someone will help you in Walmart.
Once in a blue moon. If you say, oh no, I think I hurt my back lifting this, they'll be like, oh, can I help you with that? It's like, hee hee.
And I like your story. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, my story was kind of lame. I'm doing the casino.
Your story is fine.
Thank you. I thought it was good.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, anyway, So anyway, they finally got it in, but. Yeah, so anyway, we've had basically what Luke is saying is we've had a long day. We had to get a dresser because the reason why it's so frustrating, not because we had to get a dresser at Target, but because we've tried to put a dresser together here for I don't know.
So many months ago, we had a nice gentleman who was building it.
Try to help us build it, and then it didn't have all the parts because we ordered something off the internet.
Curse you, internet ordering! Although when I order collectibles and stuff like that, it gets it right. But if I try to order models and furniture, it's like, where are the parts?
I highly recommend people do not order
then I had to call
unless it's from a really important company.
I think one of the companies was from Greenland, so I was still waiting for parts.
Yeah, but...
And then I had to be transferred through Canada in order to do it. Yeah,
it's just it came with 70% of the parts, but that didn't really help.
Isn't it kind of funny that IKEA is so close to us now, when before it was so far away? Where we were in Massachusetts, it's closer here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and then the rest of the day was taken up because I was we're gonna go get hamburgers, and then we can record some stuff, and then...
Oh, yes.
Then it took me an hour to go... Okay, the hamburger place is only 10 minutes away. We were gonna go to Sonic's, and it took me an hour. I'm driving around Amish country for an hour.
That had to be fun.
Yeah, you told me you can go another way. I tried to go the way that you usually go, and I totally got lost, and then I didn't even know how to get back.
Did you get on the highway at all?
No, I didn't know which way to go on the highway. I found the highway. I didn't know where to go. I got to a place where there was a crossroads to a highway, and then I had no idea where to go when I got on there. I don't know.
I'll show you next time because it's so much faster than going the Amish way.
Then I saw a road that I knew that goes to our house, so I traveled this long road back to our house. And then after I got back to our house, I was like, oh wait, I still haven't gotten to the sandwich place. So then I just got the regular way because Luke likes to go a different way because he doesn't like going through.
I don't like the Amish way. The Amish way smells. He doesn't
like going through Amish farmland because it doesn't like how it smells.
It burns
anyway,
my
so
nose.
That's what we did today. What did you guys do today? What was exciting that you did? Did you guys do homework? Or did you guys
how can I do homework? There's no school.
Did you guys work for a long time at your jobs?
Is there school? Is there still school?
Oh, wait, it's a summer.
There's school in Japan.
Are you guys going to summer school? Is it fun because you had to go to more school?
How many of you guys are in summer school in Japan right now? I want to know that. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yep.
Ow.
Yeah, and hello to our people that have become our nice new trolls and stuff on our comments.
Are you waving to them?
How are you guys doing?
How are you today?
Apparently, yeah, some people are... Never mind, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not going to respond at all.
Don't respond.
I'm not going to respond to those comments.
You know who you are. You know.
Yes.
You. So, yes, but we're watching you. No, that sounded creepy.
We can see you. You're wearing a green shirt.
How did you know I was... Actually, you know what? I'm wearing... What color shirt is this?
Yeah, so anyway, Actually, we had fun at the bank. We actually had to be there for...
The bank job.
A while, because apparently there was another person we had to wait for and whatever. But, I don't know. It's so weird. Luke was half asleep when we first got to the bank because he works so late. Editing and everything.
Work? I just play video games.
No.
What do you work?
No, you do this is I wouldn't wish I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes there have been times where I'm we should just do something else. But I just love interacting with everyone online. I love going to conventions, and I love being able to work for myself. So it is really fun. But yeah, sometimes because especially in the summer and all the games come out, it's you never get a day off. like working for
And
yourself.
the fall is never.
So anyway, so Luke has been extremely tired recently, and he was up till way late last night.
I was up late doing that stupid Lego Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, and you had to be on some calls and stuff. You had a lot of calls this morning.
Oh yeah, I did.
And you have to check your email and everything while we're sitting there waiting. So we were there at the bank for a while because we had to switch everything around.
We actually have some brand deals coming up, which I was like, really? You want us to talk about that?
It was like, okay, this is how I can describe you at the bank. You were like barely awake, barely able to even speak at like 2 o'clock.
So wait, no words?
And then like as you started waking up, like you just started like, he basically just started being like that awesome salesperson you used to be at Sears, and just like, you were like basically he was basically like a charmer. Like all the ladies at the bank were just basically like, wow, your job sounds so exciting. And you were just like talking about everything. And I don't know, it was really fun. I had a nice time.
I was an automotive salesman too.
Yeah, you did actually.
I didn't get to do that very long though, but I did sell a lot of minivans to soccer moms.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
I only got to work there for a month before I got fired though.
Why did you get fired?
I kind of spurned a longtime customer.
Oh.
And nobody told me.
Oh, okay.
I basically told them that they could find a better vehicle at another dealership, and told them our dealership didn't have it. So one of the high roller guys lost the commission. And yeah.
Oh, wow.
Turns out that high roller was the manager. Oops. So, yes.
Yeah, you used to tell me that you used to help people, like, when you used to sell TVs and stuff.
Well, because...
You were like Mr. Incredible. Like, you would tell people what not to do. You'd be like, do not do this policy because you're going to lose money.
Sears instruction manual, and EB Games was the same way. Sears instruction manual was, they're not trying to make customers for now. They're trying to make customers for life. So what you would do is you would do whatever the customer needed. That's why, we did... So
you were actually doing what the manual said.
Well, the manual for Sears, not necessarily the manual for
your crazy boss.
I don't even remember the name of that delership. It was somewhere in...
You know what that reminds me of? You know that movie, oh my gosh, Miracle on 34th Street, where he's like, if we don't have the toy at, whatever the place is that he was at, Macy's, we'll send you somewhere else or whatever. You know what I mean? We'll tell you where to get the toy, and people are like, oh, what a genius marketing thing. It was kind of interesting. I
still remember, I've told this story, but when I first started working as a game journalist in 2004, it was 04 or 2003, I remember I had to play through an entire game, and I was freelance, so I only made about like $50. And then, a couple years later, I find out that I was only going to be paid, it was between $200 or $250 to cover, 2 RPGs fully as walkthrough and then do detailed walkthrough series.
You don't make a lot working for other companies.
No, you don't. They basically what journalists, especially game journalism, if you work for a smaller publication, I really wanted to be a part of 1UP or IGN or whatever, but I didn't have a degree, so I had to work for the small fish.
Well, you could always, you actually have a lot of college credits though. You could just finish it off if you wanted to.
I didn't have time. And
yeah.
I didn't want to.
Working with me is more fun.
Yeah, it is. But I'm just saying, back when I was younger,
yeah.
I still look amazing now. Most 33-year-olds wish they look like me.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but basically. Yeah. But are we talking about Meta Knight or you right now? Oh, both of you. Okay.
Both of us. Meta Knight is totally 32. But no. Yeah. When I was doing that stuff, it would have been my early 20s, something like that. What I learned from other publications, because I worked for 6 different publications. I even moonlighted because I needed to do as many jobs as possible once that teaching aid thing didn't really pan out. And one of the other jobs I had, when I was moonlighting for different publications, they would tell you basically they just needed a warm body. And even when they tried to get us to move to California on numerous occasions, California and Florida, they said they weren't going to deal with any of the moving expenses. and I would be the only one who got to come down. They weren't going to respect that I was married, and there'd be no place for my wife to be, and they wouldn't even give us.
How would that work?
I know, exactly. It was like, dude, I'm married. I can't just like drop.
So where would I go?
Exactly.
Like, would I be in like a little doghouse outside or something?
There was one publication that
I don't know, what tent.
There was one editor in chief that offered. I think it was.
So what they
close to like $850 to move down to California and to live with him and his roommates. Like they would allow us to live there with them, and I would be going to the office with them carpool. And he told me the hours would be until they're done, and I wouldn't get salary, but I might get some type of benefits.
Isn't that what the hours are here, though?
Yeah, I know, but I have air conditioning and I have like way more.
No, that's what I mean. Like this,
compensation.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, like, so basically, so you can thank me for, I guess, you getting married is the reason why you didn't really end up, working at a game publication, because there wasn't really. I guess it's weird that they always kind of like all those. Like, even YouTubers do the same thing, where they all, like, room together in like, a giant house, Well,
yeah, that's why I always find it funny when YouTubers, like, I know are like, man, I'm doing so well. It's like, so you're not living with your mother, you're living with 6 other YouTubers. It's like, yeah that's not the same.
You get, like, a room.
You get a room.
You just share the bathroom and everything. It's like, wow.
It's like the show Big Brother, except, with other YouTubers. And it's like, I think a lot of this YouTube drama wouldn't have happened, like, on Twitter and social feeds if all these YouTubers didn't live in the houses together.
Yeah, like, I guess it would be really, especially if, I don't know, it'd be really, I don't know how long I could stand living with, like, 6 or 7 people, like, all in one big house. It'd be crazy.
Oh, it's hard. I mean, it's not something, especially if you're...
If you're buying all the cereal or something and then eating it or something, you'd be like...
Theoretically, let's say...
like, if you keep eating my cereal, I won't do any more collabs with you.
Yeah.
Or something
if you're not doing collabs with so-and-so anymore, you're out of the house. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
It's like Survivor. YouTube Survivor.
Well, it's very expensive to live in California.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's expensive to live in the East Coast, too.
Yeah.
But it's probably not as crazy as California.
All right, so last time when we fought Mr. DDD, we struggled, but this time we are meta awesome. And Tinky wanted to come by.
Mega awesome.
She's
yeah,
right there.
Tink is having a happy
I will tell you one thing. The wings make this so much easier. And my Spanish accent is terrible, but I do not care, because I'm Meta Knight.
What kind of wings are they, Meta Knight? Are they night wings?
Oh, I see what you did there. That was pretty clever.
Yeah.
But in terms of popularity and things like that, I know we've joked around and said that we're going to make K-Bro our butler, or my butler, if we hit like 1 million subscribers.
We're just totally joking.
But, we're totally joking.
We would never do that.
When we hit 1 million subscribers, if we're still going to talk to you guys in the comments, we're still going to acknowledge your existence. There's only
what about my existence? Like,
I've never been good at that, but come on, 10 years later, and I'm still trying to, notice that you're here.
I'm here. Notice me, senpai.
I will always be your senpai because I'm older than you and I've taught you things, so that works out.
Yes, I am like...
You have to use honorifics around me.
Young grasshopper. I'm like learning how to play... I don't know. I'm constantly learning how to do more video game stuff.
Yes.
Do stuff.
Where was I going? Oh, no, I was trying to say that even when we hit whatever milestone, no matter what's happened on the Let's Play channel, we've always, communicated with you guys in the comments or in vlogs or whatever. So, that aspect of us is never going to change. Hopefully, a little more views might come our way, and be nice to get more than... the shares that we get, but we're very happy with what we have, and we're really in no rush for superstardom or anything like that.
What about your house vlogs, K-Wing?
House vlogs.
We're gonna
working on that.
Luke might actually show a vlog of my room. I have a room that has stuff in it.
We shall see.
I don't know if we're gonna show the vlog of my room, but actually we're one step closer to getting our house vlog because we finally have a dresser now.
Yes, we do. But anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode of Meta Knightmare. I said it right this time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join us next time for the finale. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!